Hello, my fellow absurdos. Scott Miller here, one half of Absurd Nation, working on a little video here for you. The second video of our 5-day festival. As Tom was working on the first video last night, I was fast asleep. And now, the tables have turned, roles have reversed. I am now working on the second video, in bed, while he is fast asleep. And so, I'm finishing this one up to send out to you folks, so I hope you will enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Give it a nice big thumbs up. This one is inspired by my mom, Sarah Miller. Enjoy.
I think maybe you guys should push on my chest. One from the front and one from the back. You in the front, you in the back. Come on, guys. Yeah, here we go. There you go. Okay, go. 1. 30.
The next film we're going to be reviewing here today on Showbiz Shoddy is a movie called The 30-Second Rule, starring Scott Miller, Tom LaPorte, and Dwayne Logan. The film takes place in January in Chicago in a tiny little apartment, and there's some subsequent scenes that take place at a cemetery. The overall feel of this movie, after I watched it and saw several scenes that depicted young adults taking various apartment objects, instruments, and using them as weapons or to inflict damage upon one another, the general feeling that I got overall was a sense of nausea, pain, scaredness, some feelings of panic, and the want to inflict pain on others myself.
Well, you see, what this movie reminded me of was that, remember that game when you were a kid, Cooties? It had those little bug-like creatures that just you put together, and I don't remember what you do with them, but they just sit there, and really the best thing you could do once you built them was just tear them apart. That was the only fun you could get from that game. And that's what this movie reminded me of. That stupid little game with that had the little creature on the front, made with the little stick legs, and it was like that. It was like a little crazy smile on it. And that's what this movie reminded me of, which is just shit.
It's a striving. It's part of the cellulose of life.
I don't know what you were just referring to.
Now, Scott, are you telling me that shits and giggles is something that you just collect over a period of time, you put in a cardboard box like it's collectible baseball cards or something like that, and if you collect enough of them over a string of 30 seconds, you get a whole lifetime of shits and giggles, and this is something to be said for?
You know,
when somebody's 6 foot down into the grave, into the ground? Now, that's built on a faulty, shoddy premise, and here on Showbiz Shoddy, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of that film.
Hey, Dwayne.
Mango pie. That when Jody comes home.
Time.
So when we watch this movie, we're sitting here, we're waiting, we're anticipating what this is going to lead to. What's this 30-second rule getting at? I was constantly waiting for an overall end here, and then to see them just standing in front of the gravesite and wonder what that means. Are we thinking that they're showing reverence to this character for 30 seconds, or is this some sort of pitch to celebrate violence? And if it's the latter, then count me out. I could put my thumb square in the derriere.
Well, I had a big Mexi bowl with a side of potato strips. What would you give the 30-second rule?
Well, you know, Scott, I really love the 30-second rule. And as someone who's been a fan of these actors for a long time, to see them come together to put together a piece like this, it's just a quality piece of work, and I think the Academy should start taking notes now. I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up.
That statement made no sense to me whatsoever. Since you pretty much trashed the movie the entire time, and now you're giving it. See, what I was thinking was that this movie.
Scott, what would you?
Well,
What kind of film
I
would
would
you do?
I would say that this movie is probably one of the best I've ever seen, and anyone would love a movie like this, and any movie made by Tom LaPorte and Scott Miller, and I would have to say that I give the 30-second rule one really big thumbs up. Really